Hey, what's going on guys? Triple G here with another Borderlands 3 video, and today we're going to be going over my atomic flak build and essentially looking at what I think is one of the most fun weapons in the game paired with the all-powerful flak. Now flak's getting a little bit of stick at the moment because he's not Zane and not Amara, but I'm here to show you that you can absolutely wreck fools with the right setup. So before I get into it, if you do like this channel, do like Borderlands 3 content, please like and subscribe and hit me up on our Discord, which I'll leave in the link below. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight into it and show the gameplay, and then we'll get into the build. So essentially this is the Nukem that we are using, and as you can see we are absolutely destroying fools with this setup. It's absolutely beautiful. This is Mayhem 4. Let's have a look at the modifiers just so you know. So it's sniper damage and weapons more accurate, so I'm getting no buffs whatsoever, and essentially I can run around and just drop bombs on fools. It is an easy thing to do. It's fairly gear orientated, but if you get yourself a Nukem, then once you're at that point, you jump yourself into Wotan and get a shield that synergizes with it, and people just die. They just die. I mean, that guy didn't. Yeah, he died from the incendiary. So this is the gameplay footage, guys. As you can see, it is really fun. So let's jump right into it. So the build itself is centered around a couple of things. So the first thing is centered around the Nukem, which can drop from the world of the DLC, but has a increased drop to drop from Loco Chantel in the VIP tower. The second piece of information that you need to pay attention to is the Supergiant version 0.M. So this is a shield that can drop from the Malawan takedown, and it is really important that you get an ASC here and have a grenade. Doesn't matter what grenade it is, but it also has an ASC. So essentially how the build's going to work is that we're going to be using the Nukem all the time with Flak's fadeaway skill, and what will happen is when we are out of fadeaway, we're going to be getting the bonus cryo and the bonus incendiary from our shield and grenade. The Nukem I have is not perfect, so we obviously have the ASC splash damage 125%, which is brilliant, but I would like a magazine size of 3. Can come, I think, come up to 3. So I only have the one size, and you're going to want a Deadeye. Now the God Roll Deadeye is the Pronghorn Deadeye with +5 in 2-Fang. You're probably looking for heavy damage, skill cooldown, and weapon damage as the God Roll. I don't have a God Roll, as you can see. I only have weapon damage. You could get away with some torque damage in there as well. And I also am not using a God Roll Victory Rush either. Again, heavy damage, weapon damage, that kind of thing. Not using it. We're not using it, and the footage you just saw, we are battering fools. So if we had God Roll stuff, it would just be insane. It would just be insane. So the important things to remember about the build. So most people on Flak will use Gorillas in the Mist. Now you actually don't want to use Gorillas in the Mist in this build, and you want to use Not My Circus. So the way that the shield works is that it's going to give you amp damage. Now it feels like it's a little bit inconsistent with the damage it does, but it can do up to double damage for an amp percentage. Now there are some better shields out there that give you a better bonus damage of like 100%, but they take 50% of your shield. This will only take about 20-25% of your shield and still give you the double damage. So I think it's the best shield that you can use. Now usually when we are not using Gorillas in the Mist, we will come out of fadeaway when we fire a single bullet. But what will happen here, so we've got our fadeaway already ready up. So if you'll notice, I'll use my fadeaway when these enemies come out, and then I can fire 3 rockets, and they're all amped, and I'm still in my fadeaway. So even though I'm not using Gorillas in the Mist, I'm still getting 3 shots out of my rocket, which means that they're all amped. They're all getting the bonus from fadeaway with the crit damage. And then with the particular build that we've got here, they have a chance to crit as well. And if you get the double shot chance extra projectile with them critting, and you've got your shield up, and you're in fadeaway, there's pretty much nothing in the game that can stand next to you. So this is the orange tree. It's pretty standard. As many points in Two-Fang as you can get from your class mod for that extra projectile chance. That will help you with your ammunition as well, because you're going to be using Leave No Trace. Honestly, if I had 3 in the magazine, it would be incredible, but I don't. It's not the god roll. But if I had 3 in the magazine, it would feel incredible. This is the green tree. I use Lick the Wounds just in case. The splash damage is quite wide, so you do have a chance to kill yourself. So I put a point in there. But honestly, guys, it is nothing too technical, nothing too amazing. It is literally just pretty much your standard flak with a few subtle changes. And then, like I said, this gear, I've got like a Queen's Call for backup and a Maggie, because obviously sometimes you may run out of ammo. If you do run out of ammo mid-fight, then I just flick on a transformer, put my rocket on, run around a little bit, and you get ammunition really quickly. And it's just, honestly, guys, it's just a really, really fun build to use. And the reload time isn't great, but you can. Like I said, I mean, he just got absolutely deleted. There's a little bit of a learning curve with the weapon and how you jump. But that's it for the Atomic Flak. If you do like this build, please leave a comment in the details below. Otherwise, I could ask you to please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the flip.